Our country is doing great, and we have no inflation, and the numbers, the job, everything is good. They found 26 billion last month, and they said, where did that come from? I said, why don't you try the tariff? Said it was true. We're taking in hundreds of billions of dollars, and we'll end inflation and make America affordable again. We're going to get the prices down. We have to get them down. It's too much. Groceries, cars, everything. We're going to get the prices down. But prices will come down. You just watch. They'll come down, and they'll come down fast, not only with insurance, with everything. Oh, tomorrow I will end inflation. We will cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices. I will end inflation. End inflation. Slash your prices. To rapidly reduce inflation, I will end inflation very quickly. You know, end inflation. Slash your prices. We will cut your taxes, end inflation, slash your prices. We're going to get your prices down.
Hey guys, it's Phineas. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, I played those clips of Trump talking about the inflation. Not to bag on Trump. To be honest, I prefer Trump over Kamala or Sleepy Joe. But that's beside the point. But it's just to show that, first of all, when the government tells you something, we know it's a lie. I got a friend of mine. She's 70, and she just now come to the realization that the government's been lying, always lies, has her whole life been shady. She knows it now, but it took her 7 years to know that. Like, we know we don't trust the government, right? You used to be called a conspiracy theorist if you didn't trust the government. Now it's, I would think, pretty common. But when they give their inflation numbers, those numbers, by design, do not include food and gas. I mean, really, that's everything. Food and gas is everything. They can't include those numbers because the numbers would be horrible if you include food and gas. But other than that, everything else is still going up too. So I don't see how they say the inflation is doing good. And those videos are pretty recent. Also, just heard on the radio, I'm talking about an hour ago, that Trump said the economy is doing great. What? There's a couple things going on here, in my opinion. Okay. Liar. Now, the government can't come out and say, you guys, we're in big trouble. Things are not going to get better. Prices are going to go up. Start stocking up now. They can't say that because it'll cause a run and they'll clear shelves, and the economy would be in big trouble because all the stuff would be clear off the shelves in 2 seconds. It'd cause panic, so they can't say that. But I don't think they're doing us any favors by pretending everything's great either. Because believe it or not, there's a whole segment of the population that believes what they're told. Now, a lot more people are awake now than ever before because like YouTube and social media, but there's still a bunch of people that just are just going to listen to what they hear on CNN or what the president says. And it doesn't do them any favors by telling people the economy is doing great. You have to be honest with the people. I know you can't be too honest because it'll make them look bad, also cause panic. But if you tell us the truth, first of all, you don't insult our intelligence. We go to the stores. We open our bills when they come in the mail. We know what's going on. But if you tell people the truth who are not maybe more awake, then maybe those people can start preparing and spend their money a little more wiser, or pick up an extra shift if it's available, or stock a little more food if they can afford it. Like, saying everything's great is just out and out. It's insulting. It's such a lie. Now, a couple things. Donald Trump is a very rich man, so there's a bit of he's out of touch. That's going to be in there for sure. Now, he knows the egg prices were a big news item, so he worked on that a little bit. Okay, before I forget too, I meant to say in the beginning of the video. Tell me in the comments how much gas is in your area. You don't have to tell me your exact city, but say at least the state. How much gas is, how much eggs are in your area, and are you seeing prices going down, and has your electric bill gone up? That's the big one now. Everybody's getting hit with electric bill increases, big ones too. I'm in Missouri. Gas was $2.82 right now. Eggs are still $2.94 at my Walmart. Anyway, back to the economy. So I think more and more people are going to have to shift how they spend money by necessity. And even people who are in good position today should start preparing like they're not going to be in a good position 6 months from now. Because you just don't know. And the way we spend money, I listen to the show on the radio. Horrible show. I don't know why I listen to it. It's terrible. It's a radio show in Orlando. I've been listening to it on and off for probably 20 years, 25 years. It's terrible. It's one of those shows I hate listening to. It's not political. It's just like a Howard Stern light. Like, they think they're quirky and gangster, but it's just terrible. Anyway, one of the guys on there, likable guy enough, he's pretty funny. He says his wife, which she's been on the show a few times, she seems like a delightful young lady, that they get 6 to 10 packages a day on Amazon. Like that. And she makes good money from what they said. She makes good money, and she can spend her money however she wants to. But that's insane to me. Also, her field of expertise is the first on the chopping block when AI comes. These jobs are already getting chopped. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give up people's information on this radio show, but not that it probably matters. But if I was her, I wouldn't buy anything from Amazon ever again. Like you're doing good today, and you get your paycheck Friday, and hopefully for many Fridays coming. But your job is one of the ones on the chopping block. It's already been chopped even before AI. It's already like one of those things where she has to be very careful. So and they know this. He even said he's nervous about her job coming up in the future, very near future. We're not talking 5 years from now. So instead of buying Amazon junk, 6 to 10 packages a day, and this is common. This is not that uncommon to get Amazon packages daily. She knows she's on the chopping block. Her job. She knows times are tough. You got to cut that out. You got to just stop that and start putting money aside now. You may be fine for the next year or two, but you got to think a little bit ahead here. You got to just stop with the Amazon. Just cancel Prime. Prime doesn't do anything anyway, and start putting money aside. This goes for everybody. So I have a way. This is how I think of things when I spend money, and I want to share it with you guys. Oh, also, in my video, I'll link it below. The video that I put out, the cost of living crisis. I want you guys, if you haven't watched the video, go over it, at least read the comments. Man, a lot of seniors too. A lot of seniors are affected by this economy. But read the comments, man. There's some. It's like everyday real people. A lot of seniors that just are having a rough time, and every bill's gone up, and there's no sign of relief, and it's getting crazy. To get 6 to 8, 10 packages a day from Amazon, this day and age, I don't think it's very smart. Now I'm very low income, even lower now than I was like a year ago. So because my income keeps going down, but I'm fighting and scratching to still make some income here. I'm gonna do a video too coming up of how other ways we can make income and still have your job. And it's not gonna be a bullcrap list like walk a dog, like on every list, tutor somebody. It's a lot of things I've done, and I know people who've done, and it's things we can all do. It's nothing like nothing fake or phony. Like real things that we can do to make a few extra bucks. Every $10 bill is helpful. That's the way I look at it. Every $10 bill you have is helpful. You sell a pair of jeans on eBay that you don't use anymore for $10 after shipping and fees. You got $10. That's a $10 bill. Okay, so here's how I look at how I spend money. Am I perfect spending money? Definitely not. So I treat my house like a business. I call it the household, right? The umbrella is the household. So anytime I spend money, I want to benefit the household. And under that household is a bunch of categories. So whatever I spend money has to benefit the household in any of these categories. Here's some of the categories. Has to benefit my pantry, my freezer, my garden. Has to benefit family, my pet, my cat baby love. It's got to benefit her too. She's family. It's got to benefit your savings, your debt, your car. Every time you spend money, ask yourself a question: does it benefit the household? In all those categories, and you can add more subcategories to that. But anytime you spend money, ask yourself that question: does this benefit my household? For instance, okay, say you're out and about, you're working, and you want to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac meal. Okay, I don't know how much that costs, $13, $14? I don't even know. So that purchase does not benefit the household. Even if you live by yourself, it doesn't benefit your household. If you stop yourself Take that $14 that you would have spent at McDonald's for one meal that you would have ate in like 3 minutes. Take that $14 on the way home from work or on the way to work or whatever, on lunch break. Go to Walmart or Aldi or whatever, Kroger, wherever you shop, and spend the $14. Have in your head, the Big Mac meal costs $14. I'm going to Walmart to spend $14. I'm going to buy extra stuff and take it home. Now that Walmart purchase benefits your household. That McDonald's purchase benefits you for like 3 minutes. It doesn't benefit the household. So always ask yourself those questions. Does it benefit my household and all the categories underneath it? And it's actually a peace of mind, and it's kind of cool. A lot of times you can look back at the month and say, where'd all my money go? Where'd it go? It went here and there. It's nice to know that, you know what, I have peace of mind this last 30 days. Anytime I spent money, it benefited my household in some way. It was to benefit me and the household and your family in some way. And it's nice to realize that I didn't blow any money on junk. It put me ahead in some way, shape, or form. Everything you buy, I'll give you an example. I got sent an email from Lowe's, improvement store, Lowe's, the big home improvement stores like Home Depot. And they sent me a coupon. From time to time, they sent me this, 20% off. And I'll take advantage of that if there's something I need. So there's something I needed for my garden. So I bought tomato cages, about 5 of them. After 20% and tax, whatever, it was about $20 and some cents. I can justify that because that benefited my household. It benefited my garden. My tomato plants are getting super tall. I actually need these things. They're made of metal, so they should last many garden seasons, so I'll have them for a while. It's going to give me food, which benefits my pantry. I can justify that spending that $20 because it benefited my household. Do that with everything, and you'll start seeing, and it's kind of fun too, and then you start saying, man, I did good with that money. I had $30 left over last paycheck after my bills were paid, and that $30 went to my pantry. That $30 went to savings. I didn't even touch it. Put it away. The savings benefited my household. Knocking $20 off your debt, it benefits the household. Stocking up on extra dog food, if you got a dog, benefits your household. Because I'm of the opinion, and a lot of people are too, and I don't have no crystal ball. I'm just some dope on YouTube. My opinion is things are never going to go back down. Things are never. What happens when prices, everything raise, you pepper in corporate greed. Remember the eggs? Well, the egg people reported record-breaking profits during that whole egg debacle because the prices were so high. So yeah, you might see prices have to raise on something because materials got more expensive, gas got higher. Company X, Y, and Z might have to raise the price on their item 6%. They just have to. That's part of life. Sometimes you have to raise the price. But what they do is that, we can raise it 6%, but everybody's raising their prices. Everybody knows it's a bad economy. Everybody's suffering. We'll get lost in the mix. Let's raise it 13% and still report record profits because they're still killing it. But so that happens too. There's no way that we're going to beat this thing. All we can do is get prepared for it. And I want to talk about this too before I forget. Don't sleep on yard sales. If there's stuff you need, yard sales are a good way to get stuff. It's a good way to find junk too. There's a lot of junk at yard sales. Don't go buy the junk. This is like $1, a fun thing. But people are holding yard sales like they're blowing records out of how many people are having yard sales now because people are downsizing. In this bad economy, people are going to downsize. They're going to see what's more important in life, not all this nonsense I don't use. And people are trying to raise cash. So you can find good deals at yard sales and stuff you might need to benefit your household. And it's a recreational activity too. It's kind of fun going on a hunt. I went to a yard sale last Saturday with a friend of mine. She found all kind of stuff. I didn't find anything. Then on the way home, in my neighborhood almost, like right before you get to my neighborhood, this garage sale had a big, nice, sturdy shelving unit, one of the good ones. I'm making a yard sale video for that day because I did all kind of stuff that day, trying to edit it together, but I'll put it out. But it was a shelving unit. They wanted 15. I asked, would they take 10? They said, sure. And I put it in my freezer room, Baby Love's room, my cat. And that's where all my canned goods are going. It's organized. It benefited my household. It was $10. It wasn't a horrible price. I'm getting use out of it. I'll show you guys in that video. But don't sleep on yard sales. You can find really good deals. 6 months ago, I found an electric blanket, a nice one, for $10. Now last year I bought an electric blanket. It was like $100, 90 something dollars. So they're expensive. So I bought a nice one for $10 at a yard sale, which I'll definitely use this winter. So don't sleep on yard sales to find stuff you may need. All right. So that's all I got for today. I appreciate you guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. My last video or 2 videos ago where we did the cost of living crisis got a lot of views, a lot of trolls, but a lot of comments. So go check out the comments and you'll see what people are going through, and people are putting their little tips and tricks in there too, and that's way helpful. You don't even have to watch the video, just read the comments. They're really good. And recap real quick. Anytime you're about to spend money, does it benefit your household in all your subcategories? Car, garden, family, dog, pet. And then that will help you not to waste money. It definitely helps me. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the comments. The comments have been so good lately. Man, that one video got a bunch of comments. It was so much fun reading all the comments. Man, you guys are the best. I'll see you guys on the next one.